my.
You don't know? Look around. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of mouth-watering sensation. Licorice forest, ginger house, decked with sugary confection. We'll begin with a spin, traveling through the king's creation. What you see will defy explanation. If you want to go to paradise, there is only one way to it, only one pathway through it. In this changing world, He'll carry you through it. There's no life that I know to compare with the joy of His salvation. Living here, you'll be free if you truly believe.
What is this place, and who are you?
Oh, yes. I am Sir William Wonka III, at your service. And this is my trusty sidekick, Oompa, from Loompa Land. We call him Oomp. Oh, what a terrible place Loompa Land was. Full of dark, dense forests and all manner of wild beasts. Now, I went to Loompa Land looking for new flavors for my sugary confection. And there I found little Oomp, so small, constantly falling prey to the wiles of the wicked one. But now, he lives here with me,
Okay, but
in safety.
where is here? It looks kind of familiar, almost like a game I played as a kid. Candyland, that was a game. This looks like Candyland. Yeah, especially with that big castle off in the distance. And what is this golden ticket? Where did it come from?
She's got a golden ticket. She's got a golden ticket. She's got a golden ticket. She's got a golden ticket.
Now, who do we have here?
My name is Christina. Who are you and why do you look so...
Crazy. She looks crazy.
That is not nice. She is disheveled.
Thank you. I am Grandma Nut, and this is not Candyland. That's just silly. This is Gloryland, child, and that indeed is a magnificent castle because it belongs to the king.
Ah, yes, the castle of the king, where he ever rules and reigns over the true kingdom.
You are here on his invitation.
Invitation from who?
Home, child. An invitation from whom? An invitation from the king. Oompa, please read the fine print.
Terms and conditions of this agreement are as follows.
That's enough.
This device is not intended to diagnose, treat, or in any way alleviate any underlying conditions of the aforementioned consumer. This device is not intended for water use. Please consult a physician if diarrhea persists more than 14 days.
Oompa, the golden ticket, not whatever that was.
Give me this. Those in possession of a golden ticket must travel through Gloryland to visit the king and live with him forever. Beware the licorice forest and the chocolate swamp. Stay on the narrow way. Avoid the temptations lurking on the easier path. Stick to your manual and refer to it often for guidance from the king on your journey.
You have a quest.
A manual? What manual? I don't have a manual.
Well, maybe it's the book over there labeled Christina's Manual for the Journey. Ah, yes. I have seen the king do this many times. The king is so good. He always provides exactly what is needed for the journey ahead.
Oh, you know what? I actually think I know something that we could use for this. Come here. Help me with this, because I got something we can use. Okay?
What are you doing?
Oh, here. You're gonna need that.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
And this, because we need this.
Wait, what?
This is important.
No, you don't need that.
And here, we need this.
No, Christina, quick, open your manual.
Squish it, it'll fit.
Before you get weighed down with these useless things.
Ooh, identifying villain. Identifying villain?
Villain? She's not a villain, she's just nuts.
I heard that.
Staying on the path.
We never left the path.
How to get unstuck from the chocolate lagoon.
Would we want to get unstuck?
Oh, here it is, necessary supplies. Only bring them your manual and the supplies provided by the king. Lay aside all other worldly weights that slow you down and trust the king's plan. Don't depend on yourself, trust the one who put you on your journey.
I guess that does sound like a better idea. I should learn to trust the king too.
Right you are, crazy old woman. The king knows exactly what we need. He has provided everything we need for the journey ahead. There is no reason to be weighed down with the things of this world. You can trust our king. He knows what we need.
Let's take our manual and start our journey on the narrow path like the king said.
Have fun storming the castle.
Wrong way.
Follow the narrow brick road. 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 Follow the narrow brick
I have a feeling that
road.
this is gonna get
Follow.
Oh, they grow in dense, dark patches. You must beware what
I
lurks
licorice.
in the licorice forest.
I
You
don't.
never know who
It's
might be
disgusting.
hiding in it.
Who?
Really
Who would be
good.
hiding in licorice trees? Licorice is so disgusting.
Have you heard those rumors of that terrible, deceitful Dark Lord?
Sauron.
Sauron? Who even is that? I was talking about the terrible, deceitful Dark Lord Licorice.
Yes,
That guy.
the Dark Lord Licorice. He is a deceiver, a usurper. He hides within the licorice forest. He has been banished there by the king. All he does now is lurk and wait for the humble travelers of the king who come along, that he might ensnare them in his words and keep them forever. Oh, we must be vigilant. We must watch out through the licorice forest. We must keep our eyes aware, lest he jump out and deceive us.
A usurper, deceitful, banished. What do they know? The king had it coming. He's an unfit king. I am the son of the morning. I will exalt my throne above the stars. I will sit in the midst of the congregation. I will ascend to the heights. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be the Most High King. It is my supreme place as ruler. Ah, here they come. Let's see how I can keep them here this time. It's so simple. Some of the king's subjects simply forget about their manual.
You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the candy bandy and you...
Ha ha ha! What's so jumpy, little one?
Little one, who you call little one, Gigantor?
We know who you are. You are the evil Lord Licorice. We will not be taken back by you.
Tisk tisk, you are gullible travelers.
Gullible? Excuse me, young man. I may be many things, but I am not gullible.
Well, of course you are. Believing all those silly stories about me. Lord Licorice is evil. He's a villain.
He is.
I'm no villain. I'm just a cheerful host in a gloomy forest, leading travelers of the king to find rest. Why don't you come? Come to my castle. Come to my castle and relax. Stay the night. Never leave.
I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
You would be?
That means no. We are on our way to see the king, and we will not be stopped by you or your deceitful words.
We'll see.
But, Wonka, I'm kind of tired, and I smell. Maybe he has a shower?
And snacks. What about snacks?
Ah, yes, snacks. The finest snacks and running water. All the finest things for the traveler of the king.
You know, if we were able to pack that portable shower that I suggested the other night, we could have avoided this whole situation.
It is with the deepest pride and the greatest pleasure that I welcome you tonight and now, relax. Pull up a chair as I present to you your invitation. Be my guest, be my guest. Put my service to the test. I've got hot showers, not in a dungeon, just a room that is the best. I've got snacks that are hard to beat. All the Twinkies you can eat. Quite delicious are the Twizzlers. Don't believe me? Ask the prisoner.
Oh, hear my warning, I beseech. He is full of double speech. Come with me before escape is out of reach. It's time to get up, move on, get your running shoes on before you're trapped like a pest, not a guest.
Beef ragout doesn't hurt. Chocolate pie for your last dessert. I'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary prisoner's fare. You're a nerd and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one leaves when dinner's done. It's to yourselves for evening fun.
He tells lies, he's a con. Listen to his slip of the tongue. It's the things he wishes he could really say. Get out your manual, see what is factual before you're a guest and have no rest. Don't fail this test.
Why is there so much singing in this kingdom?
What? They don't sing where you're from? We find it very therapeutic here.
Christina, check your manual, please.
No, not really. I mean, we sing for fun, but this whole Broadway event, you have to pay money for.
The manual. It's glowing.
Pay money for? Now who would do that?
The
manual.
What? Oh, my manual, it's glowing.
A silly manual. What do you need that thing for? How old are you? Can't you think by yourself now? That dusty, outdated old book's not going to do anything for you. The king should change it up a bit, I say. Give it 12 inches, a touch screen. Maybe some internet, some notifications. Your friends miss you. So, what are we going to do about it? Let me see that.
No,
thing.
no.
Hey, hands off. This is my letter from the king. It's my guide.
Christina, open it. See what the king has to say.
Yeah, what does the king have to say?
Well, that seems a little harsh. I don't like this.
What did I tell you? That book's not good for anything.
No. Christina, why don't you read it to us? Maybe you don't like it because it kind of hits a little close to home, kind of like what it did with me the other night. I didn't like to hear that I was weighing myself down.
James 1:14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
What gibberish. There's nothing wrong with a hot shower and some fine snacks.
No, the king is right. I got so distracted by your smooth talking words that I lost sight of my goal. My goal is to stay strong on the course and complete the task the king has set for me.
There's nothing wrong with a hot shower and some snacks!
Back, you demon!
Satisfy your flesh for a change!
We will not be tempted by your deceitful words! Quick, gang! Run! Before he ensnares us forever! You shall not pass!
Oh, God.
That was really good.
Follow the narrow brick road. Oh, I finally found my future lies there beyond the narrow brick road.
Don't you know any other songs? We've been traveling for days now. It's getting so old.
You know, you guys keep interrupting my solos. I'm beginning to think you don't like my voice.
Don't you know any other songs? Maybe something less annoying?
99 pieces of caramel on the castle, 99 pieces of caramel. Well, you take one down,
Surely
you
he
pass
has
it around,
said,
and
the trying of our faith works
98
patience.
pieces of caramel on the
I
castle,
need some today,
98
dear
pieces
king.
of caramel.
It's too bad we don't have earplugs in the bag of supplies.
Yeah, and his mute button apparently broke sometime between Gumdrop Pass and the Licorice Forest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Oompa! Oh! Oompa, what are you doing? First, you do not cease to bellow out joyful noises unto our king. And now you stop quite suddenly in the midst of a very narrow path. What are you doing?
I didn't know which way to go.
Oh, you poor thing.
Just keep going on the path.
But it looks dangerous ahead.
Why is that sign so overgrown? And why is the path all covered in weeds? Has no one been here to take care of it?
And look, over here, there's a pile of manuals all lit up, as if a message from the king was deliberately ignored. Oh, who would do such a thing?
Hey, it can't be that bad. It's called the New Narrow Way. Maybe they did not need the manual anymore.
But did you not see the old name, Christina?
The Broadway? What does that even mean? It probably means it is the easier way and the one more people take. And if it is easier, then we don't need this manual anymore. This thing is heavy. Who wants to carry it the whole way to the castle? I mean, look at that path. It's basically vertical. I prefer to walk on a more horizontal surface, like the New Narrow Way.
No, but look at that broad path. It goes all the way into the chocolate swamp. We're gonna get stuck.
But I like chocolate.
Oompa, always thinking of your stomach.
Well, he's hungry. I'll bet there's more food on the New Narrow Way. I mean, look at that, lollipop fields, truffula trees. I'm going on the New Narrow Way, and I probably won't need this thing. I mean, the king said to pack light, and I'm tired of being bound to the king's way. With or without you, I'm going this way.
What are we supposed to do?
Run over here and get the manual.
Well, I say we take our manual and we see what the king has to say.
Matthew 7:13 and 14. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Oompa, let me see that. Let's see. Straight, gate, life. Yes, life is good. Yes. Wide, broad, destruction.
We've got to show Christina the words of the king.
Help! Help me!
Child, what happened?
I got off the path.
We can see that, Captain Obvious.
Oh, this is quite the predicament. The word of the king was clear. You must come back to the narrow way. There is nothing on this path but death and destruction. Oh, won't you come back with us?
I see that now. I thought this path was great, but I couldn't even think straight. I thought I could get to the king's castle this way, but I'm not even sure it goes there. This is not the path to be on. Just leave me. I'm stuck. There's no way back to the path.
Yep, she's a goner.
Absolutely not. We're not going to leave without you.
The king will never want to see me now. I've messed up so horribly.
No, Christina, no. One mistake does not mean that the king is just done with you. You have to apologize, change your behavior, and then you can get back on that narrow way. You can finish this quest.
She can?
Yes, she can. A just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again. This life is full of its ups and its downs, but we can trust our king. He knows the way, and he has prepared the manual ahead of time that we might know which way to go. Now, how are we going to remove her from her ganache-inspired nightmare?
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck to this lollipop. I'm stuck in the swamp. I'm just stuck.
I have ivy.
Oompa, why do you have ivy? Well, give me that ivy. Christina, quick, reach!
I can't. I'm stuck.
The manual. It's glowing.
Here, let me read that. 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
I guess my pride and my flesh really need to be under control to the manual. Oh, King, if you hear me, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left the path. I should have obeyed your words from the start. Forgive me.
She's getting free! Hold this! Christina, grab hold! Pull! Yeah!
This will be a lifelong journey. None of us are perfect, but if we heed the King's words and confess when we've sinned, then we will be faithful on our lifelong journey to the King's castle.
Right, let's get back to the narrow way, and continue on our journey. Got a long way ahead of us, but the king knows the way.
Hey, Wonka, when do we get snacks?
Oh, when we get to the castle, there'll be a great banquet prepared.
It's going to be great.
Yep, Mountain Dew and licorice.
Oh, Oompa.